Good morning, everybody. I don't have a cord here in case I run out of battery on my phone. I'm gonna run and look for one real quick. Oh, here it is. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Found my cord. I'm going to plug it in. I have cords up, outlets up above, so I got to step up on a little step thing that I got here. Hold on. And then I have to step on my table. I just don't want to run out of battery with you guys. Oops, sorry for the loud noise. Okay, good. Good. Hey, it's a good day I didn't fall or anything. I was gonna step on my table with the plastic on it, and I've got slippery socks on. That would have been quite a sight to see, huh? Ay. Good morning. Oh, okay. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to join me. Happy Thursday. We're going to do a bunny drawing. I'm going to teach you how to draw this bunny. Who have I got here with me? I don't know yet. I don't know if I should tag you guys. Is that offensive? Oh, what is this? I feel like... Good morning, Patsy. You know what? I'm gonna tag you guys, and if you come in here, good morning, Christine, and you don't like being tagged, can you just comment below and let me know? Oh no, I don't know if I can still tag. Invite members to watch. Well, maybe I could do that instead. I'm inviting right now, hold on. You guys are already here, so I didn't invite you. Okay. Good morning. So here's what I did so far. I want to do a bunny because that's our lesson this week is bunnies, a bunny. I don't remember who wanted the bunny or what on earth we had in mind. Hi, Trish. We got Trish, we got Christine, we got Patsy. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well today. Okay, so here's what I did so far. Bunnies. Trish, what were you asking me? I didn't understand. Trish was just asking me something. So I have these palette boards. You guys know what that is, right? It's basically, let me show you. Here's one that I pre-painted. And it's basically, let me take the phone out of the mount and show you real quick what I've got. But these are, here's a weird abstract I did years ago. It's kind of weird, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking about how I would hang it or anything, but it's a thin masonite with heavy watercolor paper. And it turned out really pretty cool, but I never figured out how to hang it. So, again, we learn from our mistakes, always have a plan. So these are some palette boards. Here's one that I did. I saw you reply to my message yesterday. Oh, okay. And this one I did when I first got my Cricut machine. I figured out how to make templates for this. I thought I would be doing a bunch of, this kind of class on wood, but I didn't do that many. I did a couple. So anyway, here's what they look like. It's really not that hard to do. Here's a bad one with a crack down the middle, although some people might like that. So here's what the back looks like. I think I've taught you guys how to do this somewhere along the line. I'm not sure though. And this is a really affordable way to to hang it. It's basically just a, well, is it a screw? Yeah, it's a screw with this heavy wire, and you just screw it in there. So I did that for when I'm doing these classes with, 40, 50 people. It's too expensive to use the D-rings, the D-hooks. So anyway, that's what I've got. That's what I'm starting with. And I think I want this piece to be a glass, like a resin bunny. But anyway, let me just show you real quick. I have not taught you guys how to do that. Do you want to learn how to do that? How to make a palette? So these are, let's see, what size are they? Let's measure this really quick. Hope I'm not making you dizzy or anything. These are, no. I don't remember. They're called something different when you're there, 24, and that's like 5 inches wide. So I got these at Home Depot, and basically all I do is, oh, and then these are the strips. I can't reach in there, but the strips for the back I have in there, and that's what holds them together, of course. So basically you can go, oh really? I want to be your soul sister. I need soul sisters. So basically you go to Home Depot, and it's going to be, if you want to do this sort of thing, it's a little bit of an investment in your time. Yeah. And you pick out the wood and you have them cut it for you. And the wood pieces are not perfect. That's okay. You have to kind of do a little bit of letting go. When you look at the tops of mine, they're not, it's not even. Obviously, see the tops of the boards, but that's okay. Here's one where you can see others where I did line it up better. These are taller ones. You can decide. You buy the, forgive me, you guys know me with my memory. I don't have the best memory about detail-y things, but I think they were, 10 feet long, 12 feet long, 8 feet long. I forget. And you can figure out what price works best for you. Well, these boards were, Trish is asking the size. These boards, this board is 5.5. Good morning. 5.5. So I have 3 of them together, makes it 16.5 by 24. So when I had him take, let's see. I think what I did was I bought 8-foot long pieces of this wood. It only gets cut one way. So I bought boards that were this wide. This makes a nice width, I think. 16.5 is fine. So I bought, what is it? Does anybody know? If it's 5.5 inches wide, they really call it 6 inches, right? I'm not remembering right now. So you buy these 6-inch pieces of pine, or whatever they are, I bought 8 foot long, I don't remember offhand, and had them cut it 4 times. So 24, had them cut every 2 feet. So 1 by 6, thank you. That's what it's called, a 1 by 6. Thank you, Alicia. You see why I need you guys? And on this particular one, I mixed 2 different widths together. You could do that too. So maybe this was 1 by 6, and I don't know what this was, but it's the next size down. You could do it that way if you want, but usually I kept them all the same, like this. So anyway, this would probably be a great, for any of you that want to do a class, if you include the wood palette board, it's pretty nice. The other size I've done, I kind of wish I could pull that out of there. Hold on. Oh, here's some nicer wood. Let me turn this around. So here's some nicer pieces. What is this called? This is called a 1 by 12 by 6. So that's kind of an interesting size. You could put 2 of those together for an even larger sign, I guess, right? Look, if you put 2 of these together, that's pretty big. I can't even back up enough. The small board measurement, yes, I'll tell you that, Trish, for the back. Those are in a different section. They're really long. Let's see if I can get one of these out of here. Hold on, I'm going to put the phone down for just a second. I apologize. Hold on. Okay, here we go. And I'm not remembering what these are called, but they have really, really cheap ones that are warped, and then they have ones that are a little bit more money. And they will know what you're talking about. If you tell them you want to create a wood sign, I bet you everybody's been in there doing this already anyway. You need something for the back to nail them together. They're gonna know what you want. This is what, 1.5 inches. And I had them cut them to, 14 inches, knowing that the back of my board was going to be 16.5. So if I do this, let me turn this over. This board on the back is, 14 inches. Now here's the kicker though. Here's the thing. What I do, so I don't have great hand strength. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've got a lot of muscle memory when it comes to painting and things like that. I don't have any arthritis or any bad things like that. I just don't have strength to twist little knobs and stuff like that. It's not my thing. So I wanted and I didn't want to nail and take forever creating these. So I bought a Ryobi nailer gun. Is that what this is called? Where is it? So yeah, where do I have that? 1 by 2 inch molding. Suppose you could use molding. Is that what you're saying? So here's my secret stash in my ottoman. So here is my, and I'm telling you, this thing, oh, is it nice? But look at this. It's called the Airstrike. Have you guys heard of this? It's heavy. I'm going to lay it down. So that's what I use to put them together. And I don't remember how much this was, but I had to get, the charger for it and the whole 9 yards. It's an investment. It's probably $300. I don't remember. I don't remember that stuff. But anyway, you just bam, bam, bam. You nail something together in it takes 30 seconds to create a palette board, literally. So just FYI. And I don't know, do you need me to do a demo on that? You basically just lay them down, line them up, and nail, I suppose if you wanted to use a regular screwdriver and screws, you could do that too, if you don't want to buy the expensive nail gun. All right, so, all right, are we cool? Any more questions about how to assemble the palette? And you don't have to do this size. You could do, I found these, let me turn the camera around one more time. I don't know if you can tell, I have so much, here's my chargers, by the way. But this board, here, let me oh no, here's the charger and here's the extra batteries. Okay, this board, I'm probably making you dizzy, sorry. Here's a camper I was gonna do on this one. But you could do this size. Here I just took a bunch of those boards and put it together. And this is a nice little square format. Hi, Denise. We are all moping here. Even the dogs are. Aw, moping. So that's how that one looks on the back. God morning. Yes, God morning. I like that typo, Denise. So here, this is just one board that I found. Sometimes you can find these. This was at Menards. They had a stack of these just sitting there. And I believe it's like a 24 by 24 board. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's really nice. So I didn't buy that many. I bought, here's my stack, I don't know, 8 of them or so. And I thought, well, that could be, do I have a leak? What does that mean? A leak. We've never had a leak, no. I'm in my basement and we just, it's my studio and I never put up a, I had the guy put drywall in for me because it was so cold in here, but we never finished the drywall because I don't really need to. Is that why you're asking if we have a leak? By the way, did I ever show you guys these frames? I'm kind of digressing. Aggie's Lumberyard, I know, right? I'm going to digress a second and show you these frames. I've talked about this before, but maybe it bears repeating. So, do you guys know what I'm going to show you with these frames? These are from Jerry's Artorama, right? Yeah, Jerry's Artorama. And I can show you, yeah, I know. I can show you the link for this. It's a wood frame. I forget, they have a certain name for it. But here's what's really cool about these frames. They come in different wood colors. They come in white, black. So here's what the back looks like, right? So anytime you want to change your painting out, I mean, I don't have a wire on this. You could just hang this right on this nail, right, without a wire. Or you could add a wire. But here's the great thing about this frame. You just pop these out, right? So I'm going to turn all these hooks. Comes right out. Pop the canvas out and switch it up for another one. Like lickety split. Is that anybody? Nobody says lickety split anymore. I thought Trish said she had to mop. Oh. Oh, do you have a leak? And so here's the cool thing about this. They call this, speaking of bunnies, they call this a rabbit. Actually, technically I'm forgetting exactly what part is the rabbit. I think this is the rabbit, this dimension here. And the way that these are designed, I could put a panel board in here. Let me go grab one really quick. Hold on. All right, sorry. So, yeah, I'm gonna paint one. There's a router bit that puts in a rabbit edge. So here's a 12-inch by 12-inch panel, right? Canvas panel that I have put some paper onto. But look, I could just pop this in here, and the backer board works with this as well, because there's two different lines beveled in here for the clip to grab into. See that? There's two different lines. Here's one and here's another one. So it can be for a panel board or for a 5/8 inch canvas. Are canvases 5/8 inch? I think they are. So that's what's really nice about this frame. Did you guys know about this frame? I love it for that reason, that I can switch out, you know, I can switch out my paintings really quick. And these are great. Somebody, if you could remind me, if you need the link, I can share that with you at Jerry's. It's I think it's called Galleria wood frames. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. Anyway, did you guys know about these? Let me put these back. All right, so put this back, put everything back. All right, so I don't know how far I'm gonna get with this today. I'm definitely not gonna resin. Love that frame. Where it is? It's from Jerry's Artorama. Jerry's Artorama. Have you ever heard of that supply store? It's down south somewhere. And I order them in multiples. You can buy them 4 in a box, and it's a much better value. I bought the, you know, and they come different sizes. That was 12 inch by 12 inch. You know, they got 12 by 6. They got every size, you know, and then they've got beautiful, really small frames too, and they're pretty reasonably priced. Okay, so I digress. So here's what I did. I took this wood palette that I had made previously, and I painted it. I have found this cute little trick. I don't know if it's a trick. Maybe I should just call it a tip. I like to wet the board first because it just eats up so much paint. And again, when you're doing big classes with 50 people in a class, you learn you need to do this. So I would use a chip brush like this. It's like a 1-inch chip brush. I think that's what this is, you know, hardware store chip brush. And I actually really love this color and this brand of chalk paint, Deco Art. What color is this? Hold on. Oh, Artifact is the color. Oh, it's backwards, sorry. Sorry, everything was backwards. Why didn't somebody tell me? Okay, so that's that. Love this paint. So what I did was I just laid this down on my table. I'm going to point this down now and show you what we're doing, okay? So let me go back this way. There we go. Hopefully this is going to work. And might be a little close. Pull out a little bit, sorry. And again, I have to put this mount on the floor in order to lift it up. I don't have the hand strength to tighten it and loosen it. So I found the perfect little setting that lets me adjust it up and down, and I dare not mess with it. All right, so I'm on my table. You can kind of see there's my table with my painter's tarp on it. And this is that, it's like 16.5 by 24. That's what this size is. And you don't have to do this on wood. I'm going to talk about how to create a bunny painting, okay? So this is my little design that I came up with that you are welcome to use. I wanted to be a little bit different from what I see other people have out there. And what do you think? Isn't it cute? And I think that what, you know, we can all do this different if we want, or, you know, whatever. But I think what I like about it is, so it really fits the whole thing. I want to show you how to draw this so that you can make it fit on whatever you're going to do, okay? It's not that hard to draw, I promise you. But that's what I'm going to show you today, step by step, how to draw this bunny, okay? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, and then I want you guys to tell me how we should paint him, because there's so many different ideas. I was thinking, okay, so my background is gray. So what I could do is, you know, cut this out, trace him on here. And yeah, I love bunny butts. Maybe that's the words we want to have at the bottom. I like big bunny butts, or hippity hoppity, or I got eat mo carrots. I don't know. I don't know if you want to have a saying on yours, or maybe just a garland of carrots. I thought that would be cute. And then I don't know where you would put your glass. Maybe it would be a big glass, sparkly glass tail here, or maybe sparkly glass on the, chunky glass on the bow. I don't know, but you know, you could figure that out, I'm sure. Maybe the garland would be glass. I don't know. And I didn't think through the fact that resin's gonna pour through here. I didn't think about that. Ooh, I guess that's just not gonna be a problem. So you might wanna have one solid board that you do yours on, or even just a canvas. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting my class done for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about how to draw this. Now I have one of those really big rolls of, you know, this, what is this, craft paper? Butcher paper, I forget what they call this. And I love it because it's really nice and wide. I folded it in half and half again, and it's a nice big sheet. I realize you don't have a sheet this big. Tape up the lines on the back. Yeah, I definitely will do that. But it's still gonna go in the crack, but maybe that's okay. Crack is whack. I got that from Jennifer Olive, sorry. A little silly today. And look, I came up with a purpose for my bunny holder. I put my devotionals in there for when I'm traveling around the house and I forget my devotionals. So isn't that cool? I got this from Party City, by the way. Tape your backside where the resin will flow through. That sounds funny. You know what I learned from my mother? My mother always said, don't pick your seat. I'm so silly today. You think Sam's Club sells this? Oh, really? I didn't know that. So don't say pick your seat. Say choose your seat. Or select your seat. Or decide where you want to sit. Don't ever say pick your seat when you got people walking in for your class. A little class humor for you guys this morning. Anyway, I digress once again. So I realize you probably don't have a sheet of paper this large. So just work with however large of a sheet you have and what's going to work with what you're going to be painting on. Tape your crack shut. We're being so silly today. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to set that one aside and we're going to start fresh. So if you want to draw along with me, go grab something. We'll give you a minute. Go grab something to draw yours on. You can draw it any size, okay? I'm not going to talk about sizes and dimensions. You can draw this any size, but get yourself a pencil or some dry medium. Oh, really? That's great. You know, I don't know if you guys know it, but Uline headquarters is right down up the street from me. So they were even talking about deliveries with, what are the little hover airplane things called again? Gosh, my brain is bad. Wouldn't that be funny to have my delivery just right from Uline with one of those hovering little aircraft thingies? Land on my front doorstep with my package. I already get stuff very quick anyway. I can get things in one day because I'm right so close to Amazon. Amazon and Uline are right by my house, literally 5 minutes from my house. I could go work. That's my backup plan. That's my plan B. Although I've heard that, actually Trish told me that you need to wear a Depends if you're working at Amazon because there's not enough bathroom breaks. Anyway, okay. I am just digressing way too much. All right, here's what I have. I have a charcoal pencil. And so we're gonna start, oh, I should have printed out my photo. Dang, I got a photo off Pinterest. Drones, thank you, Tammy. Also, you can buy sketch pads, 18 by 24. Oh, yes. And newsprint, yes, of course. That's what we had in drawing class when I was in school. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are so good. All right, so I don't have my photo, but I'm going to fess up and tell you that this was a photo on Pinterest. Okay, but you know, we're changing it. We're doing it in a completely different medium, and it's okay. So, and obviously the tail isn't really that big. I made it twice or 3 times the size of what the tail actually is. So what you could do right now, if you want, you could take a screenshot. I'm going to leave this for you to go ahead and take a screenshot and, you know, use this as a reference. But hopefully the next one that I do is going to look just as good as this. So go ahead, do your screenshot. And go ahead and grab some stuff to draw if you're going to draw this with me now. And okay, I'm going to move it away now. So here's what you're going to do first. You're going to decide if you're going to have some wording on there. If you are, is the wording going to be at the top or the bottom? And you're going to allow probably at least 4 inches, maybe 5 inches would be safer. So I'm going to leave space at the bottom. Let's measure 5 inches. Right about there. And I'm going to put a line there, and this is for my type area because I'm going to have type down here. Okay. And so right on this line, I'm going to start right in the center with the beautiful tail, the cotton tail, right? And this is, here's my cup. You know, it's about the size of a cup if you happen to be working this size. But again, you're going to make it whatever, here, let's figure this out. Whatever this width is, it's probably about, let's just figure it out. I got 16.5. This is about 4 inches wide. So what's 4 into 16? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So it's 1/4 of the total width. Maybe that'll help you. You could put tick marks. It's 1/4 of the total width. So that's what this is, right? It's a perfect circle. And then we're going to come out and put a tick mark approximately where we think the bunny butt touches the ground, right? It's a little bit less than 4 inches, and it's just going to come out like this, right? Just a gentle curve like that. So it's a little different on this side versus this side. This side, he's turned this way just ever so slightly. So we're going to see a more rounded hip on the left side, okay? And that's going to come up, if this is 4 inches, it's almost double height-wise, right? The height of this hip is almost twice as tall as the cottontail itself. So I'm going to put a line right about there. That's where the hip comes up. Now on this side, I'm going to just kind of roughly guess something like this. And I'm basically almost drawing a warped pear, okay? It's kind of like a warped pear. So notice this soft curve right here. I'm going to do it a little darker, sorry. It's like a warped pear. Notice the curve on this side is different than the curve on this side. Actually, it looks like an avocado, right? Kind of almost straightens out here a little bit. All right, then, how are we doing so far? You guys drawing with me? I want you to notice that this width here, if I were to kind of guess where the neck is going to be, right? The neck is going to line up. I'm going to draw a line straight up. Yeah, and the neck's going to start right about there. And the neck is very short, but the neck lines up with the edge, the right edge of the tail. Yeah, a bent egg. Good morning, Lisa. And then if we take this line, this point straight across, that's where his cute little shoulder is. So we're gonna pretend there's a collar here, right? We're gonna guess how wide. Let's pretend there's a little collar here. And then right here is this cute little soft shoulder, just very subtle, tiny little shoulder right there. And here's this little collar. I'm coming in on the collar. And then here his head comes out of here. And it's like a short nose and a flat head, something like this. So now the height of this is about 3/4 of the height of your cottontail. The height of his head, it's not as big as the cottontail. You don't want to make the head too big. They've got small flat heads, right? So this is his little head. They got tiny little brains. How we doing so far? Am I going too fast? Probably am. So, I mean, it's a very short neck. And then from this little line here there's a subtle line here that goes at this soft angle. And the eye is right about here. It's like a V shape. Draw that little V and a half circle, some eyelashes. There's the eye. But what's really important here is this angle here, this soft bend for the nose, and the forehead flattens out, okay? And then, let's see, the ear, the tall ear is totally lined up. We're gonna take this left side of the cottontail, draw a line coming straight up, and that's gonna be our guide for the left ear, the bunny's left ear. Yeah, the bunny's facing that way. It is the bunny's left ear. So the bottom of the ear starts along that line, and it's lined up with his eye pretty much. The bottom of the ear has a little width to it, and it's gonna start out narrow. It's almost like the letter D, a tall, weird letter D. Okay, and you can tilt that a little bit later if you want to. For now, you know, this is okay. Now then you're gonna come up, I don't know, about yay much. I don't know how to describe that. And you're gonna draw a V in here. So that's that inside fold that kind of thins out. This would be that dark center of the ear. I'm gonna erase the head, you know. And then we're gonna do another, we're gonna look for another V here, which is gonna kind of give us the back of the other ear. And this ear is gonna be at an angle. How did I line that up again? So I think I split the difference to find out how far out this other ear is gonna be. I split the difference between the right edge of the cottontail and this hip. So maybe right about here, and I'll bring a line all the way up. That's gonna be the tip of his ear coming all the way out there, believe it or not. So I'm gonna start the point where the ear comes out of the head. It's above the top of the head, a little bit, just kind of comes out. Look at the angle. Sometimes that's what I do, I look at angles. And then it kind of comes like this and curves around. So I think what's happening is that this one is foreshortened, and it's turned to the top of the ear is coming towards us. That's why it looks shorter. So if yours looks too much like maybe they look too different from each other, then you can certainly make this a little bit shorter, round this off just a little bit so it doesn't look like, wow, he's got one ear way too long. You know, just use common sense. And now that I look at this, I feel like I want to move the back of his head over just a little bit. This would be like kind of roughly right here. I wouldn't worry too much about this, because if you want, you can add a bow right here and kind of hide this. I don't know if you want to do a bow or not. you know, totally up to you. I think the bow is cute. But at any rate, that's how you draw it. I mean, that wasn't too bad, right, guys? I like this one better. I don't know why. I always like something I do the first time. And you can decide how skinny or fat your bunny is, you know. You can go back and edit this, you know, maybe you don't want him that fat or whatever, that's totally fine. And if you go look on Pinterest, you might find some other photos and have his ears in different positions, you know, and that's totally fine too. But what I want you to notice is that the head, so the head is almost the same width as the cottontail, you know, approximately. Well, it's 4.5, just a tiny bit wider from the nose to the back of the neck, a tiny bit larger than the cottontail. But what I want you to notice is that this is not straight above. It's not straight above. It's shifted over. You could even find, it's almost like you could find 3/4 of the width. It's almost lined up 3/4 of the way with the cottontail. Everything's based off of this circle, you know. If I drew a line 3/4 of the way over, it's about like that. And so yeah. I mean, I could certainly make this, I could even make this ear going off the top if I wanted, you know, whatever. And you might find some photos where the ears are a little bit different, and that's totally fine, you know, whatever you want to do. So then you can decide if you want to, you can decide totally what words you want to do. I saw something, you could put a circle around here. Maybe the ear would violate the top of that circle. By the way, you never, like if I had the circle right at the tip of his ear, that's called a tangent. You really don't ever want to do that because your eye goes right to it. So in other words, don't draw your circle coming right off the very tip of his ear. You would come down just a little bit. And maybe what you want to do is an oval or something here. Draw yourself a little guideline. You know, an oval. Actually, it's kind of subliminally an egg. Oh. And then this could be your guideline to put some sort of garland. And I was thinking of a carrot garland. Yay, you did it. Good, awesome. I would love to see your photos if you guys do these. So what about some cute little carrots? And then also, I thought of having a couple of carrot tops, like he's munching on, because they're always munching on carrot tops, aren't they? Some carrot leaves sticking out of his mouth, you know, a little bit. He'll have a little highlight on his eye right there, cute little eyelashes. I think this is so cute. So, you know, maybe I would have carrots, little carrot garland, or whatever. You don't even have to do a garland. You know, totally come up with your own thing. You know, see what inspires you. Look on Pinterest. If you're going to do this as a resin piece, maybe you would just put chunks of glass or pearls or flowers. Or I don't know. You know, whatever. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today, since this week's lesson is bunnies. And now my question for you is, how should I paint him? How should I paint him? I gotta decide. I kind of love this gray. By the way, this is the gray. It's called Artifact. It's a chalk paint by Deco Art. I just love this color. It's really pretty. It almost has a violet, a very cool violet tone to it. I don't know if you can tell. It's just a beautiful gray. I love heather gray. It's just very pretty. And I just can't decide how I want to paint my bunny. So here's some ideas. I could leave the bunny gray. I can see, and this is the kind of thing where I could actually do some marker, chubby cheek on that gray. What does that mean? Is that a color? Hi, Tammy. I could paint this part white, leave him the gray background color, and then out here I could do black and with white lettering. And then, you know, I love black and white and gray. Everybody, you know, goes everywhere. And then maybe my glass would be, although I guess what I should think about first is how much I really want this tail to pop out. Yeah, if he's gray, I could paint the tail white and then put white, you know, I could put silver, I could put pink. Let's see, let me grab some stuff. All right, I've got this platinum. I could put this for his tail. It's a little bit yellowish though. And then I've got, hold on. Where did I put it? I wonder if I have, I don't even know if I have clear. I could use this. I don't know. How would this look on there? I'm not sure. Pink? They don't really have pink tails though. No, that wouldn't look good. But maybe I'd put the pink somewhere else. Let me see if I've got, I've got black, gold. Oh yeah, I've got clear. Oh, this is silver. Maybe this would look good. Would this look good as a cottontail? I don't know, I'll have to check it out. Or am I off the mark totally? Should it be white, the tail? See, that's the only bad part. Bunnies usually have soft, fluffy tails, so we're doing something very different. I don't think anybody's done this out there. I didn't see any resin bunnies. Did you? Have you guys? But I figure, you know, hey, why not? Yeah, that's not going to look white enough, is it? It might. I'll do a little test. I'll paint a white circle. Let me get a plate. So I'm looking for your you guys tell me how you want me to do it. You guys are the art director. And I'm gonna make it the way you tell me to make it. How's that? Well, this is what it looks like on white. So maybe it's not that bad. You can mix the clear with the little silver for shadowing. Yes, good idea. Yeah, that might not be too bad, right? Let's see what else I have. I have small stuff. Hold on. What do you think of this? I've got this too. Would this be better for the cottontail? Use diamond dust. I have diamond dust, but it won't have dimension. What could I do to make it dimensional? I wonder if I could put something rounded, or maybe even just a wooden disc. What if I did that? I have some black canvas. What do you think? Yeah, do it on black canvas. All right, we're just thinking outside the box right now. What if I painted this white? And then put, at least it would be dimensional. That might not be too bad. Yeah, I mean, it needs to you know, it really needs to stand out. So what if I painted this white or something else, white, and then put diamond dust on it? What say you, people? What do you think? Alicia said yes, pink bow, right? Are you saying yes? Chubby cheek on that gray. I still don't know what that means. Oh, shabby chic on that gray. I don't know what that means. Pink bow. Alicia said yes. So give her a pink bow. Mix the clear with the silver. Yeah, I like that idea. Cute, cute. Oh, this? I'm sorry, guys. This is why I have the delay. Okay, the disc would look good. All right, should I do diamond dust or should I do this little glass? Oh, yeah. This little glass. Let me get the diamond dust. Maybe I could put both. Here's my my used and not used diamond dust. Because I've used this at events and people wind up pouring it on their stuff, and then you catch it in a cat litter tray, and then of course you save it. So but yeah, oh yeah, that would look really good, right? The diamond dust. You can sprinkle diamond dust over clear glass. Okay. Oh, glitter. You know what? Let me show you some glitter I have, you guys. This is fun. I got this at Target. And I don't know why it's not there anymore, but you could probably find this online. But look at this glitter. Would this be too much? This one's called Hologram, I think. Let's see. And it has a shaker top. Of course, this is, you can't see it's bad. Unicorn Party Mix, this is called. Would this be? Maybe. Maybe a mixture or silver glass. This could be my shadow. You know what I'll do? I'll do a couple of different discs and see what we like best. How's that? I think I like the idea of the disc. Or who knows, maybe one of us will do a second version where we do chunks. Are you guys going to do this? You think you're going to do this as a resin piece? So yay or nay on this hologram glitter? Oh, plaster. Ice the wood piece like a cupcake top. Well, that's going to take a while to dry, but you're right. Or there might be something I can find online, you know, at the craft store that has a dome shape. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea, Alicia. All right, so then, all right, so yay or nay on this? On the unicorn glitter. Should I just go with, so here's the choices, because you guys are the art directors here telling me what to do. First of all, say yes or no on the unicorn, on the sparkling glitter. Yes or no, sparkling glitter. Oh, modeling paste. I probably have modeling paste. Okay, I'll do modeling paste. You guys want me to use this? Yes or no? Do you want me to use the diamond dust? Yes or no? Or the chunky glass? So I'm going to wait for everybody to weigh in on that. And meanwhile, I'm going to look for modeling paste. Looky here, I got modeling paste. Yay! But you can't just say yes, you got to say what you're saying yes about. Sorry. Oh, a foam ball. But then seal that with something, right? Yeah. Yes to the glitter. Denise says no glitter. Then I got two. I'm sorry, guys. You got to say what you're saying yes to. Outrageous, yeah. Okay. Can you, Lisa, can you mix that with the dust? I don't know. You know what I can do? I'll make a couple of different bunny tails, okay? I'll make a couple of different bunny tails because I'm just going to use these since I have them, which is, yeah, I'm just going to use these. And I'll make two different tails, okay? So I have to paint this white first. Or no, I guess I could paint it afterwards. I'm going to put the modeling paste on now. And then I think afterwards, I'm going to look and see, I'm going to try and figure out who said yay or nay to what. But I think what I think I'm going to do is one with, you know, I'm just going to use this since it's what I have here. I'm going to do one with the diamond dust and one with, this isn't big enough. This isn't as round, but that's okay, right? I don't think that matters. That's okay. The glitter with the dust, no glitter. Yeah, so we're all going to be different. So I'll do one with and without glitter or whatever. You know, I'll do a couple different options. All right, so let me open this, put this. Okay, so now let's talk about colors of how I should paint him. So let me put this back here. And keep in mind, I've got this beautiful gray on here already. So tell me what colors you would do. Let me not have enough modeling paste. Or do you guys need me to give you a stencil on this, a drawing on this, or do you think you're okay drawing this from the lesson I gave you? Yeah, it should be an outrageous tail, yes. Outrageous tail! How do you do this even? Oh, it flattens out though. Shoot. Oh my goodness. It's gonna take forever to dry. Second coat. Ay, ay, ay. You lost me? We're just, now I'm asking you guys how you want me to paint the bunny. What colors? And when I'm asking, you see how I drew this oval here? There could be like a silhouette shape of, this could be one color inside this oval or circle and another color outside of it. Oh, the video stopped, okay. You probably had to go back, go in and out again, huh, Denise? I don't know if I like this. I'm using up all my modeling paste on this. I probably have to do a second layer, right? Ay, ay, ay. Ah. Peaks? Oh, I didn't think of making peaks in it. Oh, you know what? Look at what I could do with the peaks. Is that better? Like that? And then just put the diamond dust on that? That's an idea. Wow. Is that good? Use it. I think the peaks are okay with this. I'm getting peaks. Looks good? Okay. I'm gonna stop. Do this. I don't know if I have enough to do this other one. Well, yeah, I guess I do. Maybe just enough. Oh. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Do you think he needs a nose? Yeah, what could we do for a nose, you guys? Would we do a little bead there or molding paste or something? Any ideas on a nose? I don't know how much you would really see a nose from this particular angle. And I don't have an exact, you know, reference. Well, I did have a reference photo. I guess I could go look at that reference photo again. Globbing it on. Oh, it's much easier to do the peaks. Great idea, Tammy. Yeah, I mean, bam, you're done. I do need to get it around the sides. This is a mess now. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna lay this on. How long you guys think this needs to dry? Goodness gracious. And you guys will probably come up with more ways to do the tail, you know. Maybe you'll find just the right thing, you know. Or, you know, you could make a fabric soft one. Okay, probably till tomorrow to dry. Okay. You could just make you could do a yarn, you know, you could do a soft one if this is going to be an indoor project that stays indoor, you know. Think about, you know, where you want this to go. If it's an outdoor sign, obviously, you're just going to paint it flat, probably, right? Just paint it and leave it, and then it'll be more durable. I'm picturing this being an indoor just sign, you know, that I might put, you know, over my fireplace or something like that. You could say welcome spring, or what are some sayings you would have on here? Hippity hoppity. eat more carrots. I don't know. You could have a carrot sticking out of his mouth. You could paint a carrot sticking out of his mouth, or you could have dimensional green foliage sticking out of his mouth, you know. All right, let me set this one down on top of my jar. Yay, okay, very good. See, thanks you guys. We are crafting this together. I have a tiny bit left in here in case I need it, I guess. Let me take this off. Oh, forgot to put a new garbage bag in my garbage container. So, oh, okay. Let me ask you this. Should I put the oval there and make it a different shape? Okay, picturing him gray. I kind of like the idea of the white oval around him. I kind of like, maybe, oh, it's going to look like it's nighttime. But that's okay, right? It's going to look like a moon behind him with if I do the rest of it black. So what if I did that? What if I left him gray? Of course, this is going to be white. This would be a white oval here. It's going to look like the moon or an egg or something, I suppose. This out here would be black. Black. Now do you see what I'm talking about? This would be black. And I'm going to have lettering down here that's going to say, you know, welcome spring. Or maybe hippity hoppity or something like that. What do you think of these colors? No? Or do you have some other colors? Because I know I'm leaving him gray, and when I teach you guys how to paint him, we're gonna add darker grays and blacks, and maybe his face will have a little hint of a pink nose, a brown eye, pinkish in the ear. You know, we're gonna paint him semi-realistic. He's gonna have different flecks of with brush strokes of gray and black and things like that in here. Maybe we'll do a pink bow. This could even be a burlap or fabric bow of some sort. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be resin. You guys tell me, should it be... Oh, good. You're painting the bunny already? Good. Pops of pink. Oh, okay. You like the white and black, Alicia, with pops of pink? Oh, I like that too. Maybe it'll be a pink bow. Do you guys think it should be a pink bow? P-I-N-K. Be nice if I could spell. Since we're going to have pink in the ear. Pink. Pinkish ears. Maybe a pink collar. Pink, maybe pink beads and buttons or something for this bow. And then, oh, I'm excited about this. Should I do like should I just leave it, you know, white and black without a garland, or should I add a garland? Buffalo chips. Oh, the buffalo. Oh, I haven't seen pink and white buffalo. Oh my God, I love buffalo plaid. Oh, that might be too much. Oh, maybe the bow is pink and white buffalo plaid. Is that what you're saying? That's an idea too. Let me write that down. Should the bow, is that what you're saying, Alicia? The bow and pink and white buffalo plaid. I can paint it that way and then put chunks of pink and white things on top of that. Okay. What else then, you guys? So that means, okay, this is going to be dimensional here, dimensional here. That's probably enough, right? So do you like the idea of the white with the black, or should it just be a black? Should I just paint the whole background plaid? Okay, yeah. Should I just paint the whole background black around the bunny? Or a darker gray? Like a gray black? That might be, I just don't know. You know what we could do? I could paint it black. And then if it looks too ominous, I can add this white in later. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm looking for you guys to tell me how you want me to do it. I'm gonna wait for you guys to respond. And who knows, I guess since it's gonna take a day for the cottontails to dry, I may not get to putting those on and resining till this weekend, but hopefully we will, ooh, lavender. Hopefully we will paint this tomorrow live. So I just need for you guys to tell me what colors I should paint it. Where would the lavender be, on the background? You know I love lavender. I just don't know if I want it to be just classic, the gray, black and white, or the lavender. I don't know. So let me write this down real quick. Who's saying what? Need a pen or pencil or something. Oh, a lavender egg shape with a black background. The oval is right here, you know, right here. This oval shape around the bunny. It could be a circle, I suppose. What color should this background out here be? Remember, if this is nice and dark, the lettering will pop really nicely. You know, the lavender is not going to help the bunny pop enough, I'm afraid, Trish. If I make that, this lavender is going to be such a similar value to the gray. However, lavender might work out here. I kind of feel like if we're going to do the oval, it needs to be white or cream or something like that. Or pale lavender, maybe. Really pale. Maybe that's what you meant. Dark gray. Okay, dark gray background. I like the idea of dark gray. Okay, so we can make this dark gray. Lavender. Maybe the lavender would have to be a really pale color. I always have a hard time remembering how to spell lavender. 2 E's, okay. Pale yellow would look, yeah, pale yellow for where? Black may be too harsh. I know, I'm starting to think that too. Maybe a really dark gray. So maybe not black, but a really dark gray. I like the gray background personally, and have the bunny taupe browns and white, just me. Oh, just leave the gray background and make the bunny have taupe browns and white. Okay. Background as is with taupe bunny. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's nice. That's great. That would work too. So many ways, right? Yeah, I think you're right. Black would be so harsh. If it were an outdoor sign for somebody's front door, the black and white and gray would look really good. But yeah. All right. Lisa hasn't weighed in at all. Patsy, I don't believe you've weighed in at all. Alicia, you said you liked, I think you said you liked the black and white with the pink, pops of pink. Christine, you haven't said what you would like. You guys still there? You want to tell me what you think? Yep, Trisha's doing hers on black. Good, share the picture later. All right, I'm going to put this back. I'm still waiting for Christine and Patsy. Whoever else hasn't said anything, would you share what you think we should do? You know, I just found this. Crap phone call? I mean, it's way too dimensional, but how cool is that? I mean, I'd have to break it and have curves, but I suppose I could do that, right? I'd have to paint it white. Christine says black and white. Okay, let me write that down. With a gray bunny, Christine? All right, Lisa, what do you think? What? Oh, Lisa says black and white with pinks. Lisa. All right, I think the black and white with pinks is the majority, but Patsy has to weigh in. Because Alicia also said black and white with pinks. And actually, you know what, Trish, did you say black and white? You're doing yours black. Did you say what I should do mine as, Trish? Sorry if I'm being ridiculous here, you guys. I'm sorry. Trish, I don't think you weighed in, and Patsy may not even be here. So I don't know. What do you think, you guys? It sounds like black and white. Oh. Actually, that's a majority because there's 5 of you here right now. So I might make it a soft black. You're confused? I'm asking what color to paint the background. I don't think you weighed in on what color I should make this one, Trish. But I think we're going to do black and white. So when we say black and white, I mean that I'm going to leave the bunny gray, the background color. I'm going to make an oval shape and paint white inside of it. And then outside of the oval shape, I'm going to paint black. So it's going to be black. It's going to be a white oval with a gray bunny and a black black all around here with white lettering. And so what should the lettering say, you guys? Tell me what the lettering should say, please. Yeah, I like this guy better. I don't know why. If you want to take a screenshot, you're more than welcome. I don't have the camera real even. Black. Okay, Trish says black. Let me get a really good screenshot for you. Oops. Hold on. Oh, crap. I just got molding paste on here. Hold on. Emergency. Do you guys remember that show, Emergency? I used to be in love. My first crush was Randolph Mantooth. You guys remember? Am I dating myself? We're all kind of the same age, right? Do you guys remember Emergency with Randolph Mantooth? Oh my God, I was in love with him. All right. He was tall, dark, and handsome. He looked kind of, I mean, I think he was a little bit of American Indian. Okay, what is wrong with me? Oh, all right, here. Let me get it over. All right, I got to remove the words. Hold on. Gosh. It's really hard because it's backwards. Hold on, wait. All right. Oh, gosh. You know what? Wait, let me flip the stinking camera. It's so hard when it's not the normal way. All right, we have 6 people now. Patsy, are you back? All right, here we go. All right, there's your screenshot. Okay, did you guys get it? Oh, I lost you all. All right. Actually, this one looks taller. I'm going to give you the other one too. See what you like better. This one actually looks better than I thought. Oh man, how did I get this? See? I'm always messy. Wait, let me get my towel again. You like eat mo carrots? That's my own original idea. Hold on, I'm wiping off this thing. Okay. All right, let me get the type out of the way. Let me get this centered. So if you want a screenshot of this, I think I have it pretty straight. All right, there's your screenshot. Go ahead. Take your screenshot now. All right, did you get it? Happy Spring, that's a good one too. Happy Spring. I'm gonna write that down. Happy Spring. Hippity hoppity I like too for some reason. That's a lot of lettering to paint though. Ugh. What else? Denise says yes to, I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, Denise, I'm sorry. All right. Should we have, is Welcome Spring too boring? Should we have Welcome Spring? Should we have, just say, if you want Welcome Spring, say W. If you want Happy Spring, Happy Spring can go through springtime. Yeah. Happy Spring, if you want Happy Spring, say HS. If you want Eat More Carrots, put E. Put the letter, comment with the letter E if you want Eat More Carrots. Eat more carrots. Oh, now Trish changed her mind to Happy Spring. We got 2 Happy Springs, 1 Welcome Spring, and there we are with our third. No, wait. Denise voted twice. Happy Spring. Okay, we're going to do Happy Spring. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way is what I'm doing. Oh my God, you're going to do all that lettering? All right, we're going to do Happy Spring. Yay, we made a decision. Okay. All right. So, what time is it, you guys? Am I going too long here? Probably. We're going to do black and white. And we're going to do Happy Spring. And we're letting that dry right now. Oops. And I think that's it for now. I think that's all we can do. Oh man, look at that. I got that on there. just a mess. How did I do that? The other thing that's really nice about the, wait, let me wet this a little bit, is that you can actually use a sander. I have a sander too, by the way, you guys. And you can sand off, after you're painted, you can sand these edges off and show the wood through there. And it looks really nice. I've done that on some other pieces, which I don't know where they are at the moment. But, all right. Ay, vey. All right. So do you want me to show you how I transfer this on there and start painting it and all that stuff? Or is it okay if I just transfer it on there without you guys watching? Do you want to see absolutely everything step by step? Or do you want to just have me come back on when I have the design drawn on here and I start painting? If you want to see it, say C. If you want to see me put the design on the board, say SEE. Comment now with C, if you would, please. Yeah, I think we all know how to transfer, don't we? Anybody here? Don't feel bad speaking up if you prefer that I show how to do it. I don't have a problem with that. Basically, what I'm going to do is cut this out. Now, if I were teaching this as a class, you don't draw or trace. It depends on what I'm doing. If I were teaching this as a class, I could actually buy the Mylar. They sell Mylar in big sheets, and I could literally draw it on the Mylar and cut it out, and then other people could reuse my Mylar later. Let me show you what I mean by that. Hold on. Hopefully I have some in here, yeah. So like here's one. Here's a Mylar, you know, Christmas truck that I did. This is Mylar. I actually never taught this class, but you know, I had my design all figured out. Drew it up on I drew it on paper first, then I drew it on Mylar like this. And then I cut out the shapes. I hand cut it with an X-Acto knife. This was before I had a Cricut machine. You know, here's my drawing. You know, and then this is, and I put the Mylar over this, traced it, yada yada. I even cut out the wreath. And so this is the hoops that I would jump through when I was teaching my in-person classes. It's a lot of work. Yeah. But now you can do it and put it in your Cricut machine, and the Cricut machine will cut Mylar. And you can make as many stencils as you want, right? I know. Here's the other two pieces, the wreath and the Christmas tree in the back of the truck. So anyway, okay, now, I don't know if I have my other, oh no, these are not in here. I thought this was the thing. Wait, hold on. This is another design. Have you guys ever seen these? When someone's getting married? I can't make, well, the thing is, people, I had such a public audience that I had to make it really easy for them. They loved me for the templates. They loved either that or they loved, sometimes I would talk them through it with chalk. It just depended on the design. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. You've seen these, right? Those are those. Like you put at the bottom, the people that got married, and then when they come there, I wouldn't have the leaves on it. I'd have just a tree trunk. And then you've been to weddings like that, right? Where they press their thumb in the ink and then put the leaf on the tree wherever they want, and then they initial inside of the leaf. So it's a sign-in thing for the wedding or any event really. It's like a little memorial thing. I've also done those for funerals or wakes rather. I don't know if you guys ever saw that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, wait, what are they called now? Shoot, I'm forgetting what they're called. Hold on, let me see if I have. All right, I don't know where. My stencils, I've got, you know, big bags filled with drawings and large stencils. But anyway, that's what I would do is I would make those. I also have a file box with smaller ones. Let me grab that. And this is another idea, you guys, that teach. Yeah, Tree of Life. It's like a Tree of Life. So this is just my big file box. So for instance, when I was teaching flags, like this was cut by my Cricut machine. So I came up with this design, which apparently I'm going to destroy right now. And this was a handout. Let me turn it around so you could see. So this was the handout because people would be so confused. So these are the steps how we're going to do the painting. And then everybody would get a stencil like this. So we'd paint the Union part of the flag first. And then with blue and black. And then we would tape this down over that area. And with a makeup sponge dipped in white paint, that's how we got our stars on. So this is how I was able to teach large groups of people, is because I, you know, planned this sort of thing out. You know, you guys would have come up with this too if you had to, you know. But look, I even have a can. I had to have, like, sometimes I had to have special things like this to teach people how to do palm tree leaves. People would freak out over palm trees. And I had a specific way of teaching this because I did a lot of classes with that. Am I digressing too much here? I probably am. I guess I just like talking. Yeah, so I have all kinds of things like that. Oh, here's the 3 cardinals. So another thing that I did is, you know, those acrylic stands that you could put documents in. I would bring acrylic stands and put these inside of the stands on every table so that people could look at the reference close by. Otherwise, they would always be freaking out. I can't see the painting. Can you come over here and show me the painting again? You know, things like that. So yeah, what was the main thing I was going to show you here? I don't remember. Here's the pumpkin, for instance. You know, those Halloween, those pumpkin classes that I did. So yeah, that's it. Sometimes I do small reference images for them to look at. And you'd be surprised, half the time people don't want to give them back. They want to take them with. Here's my chandelier class. That was a hard one to teach. I think you guys would get it though. Isn't that cool? Should I do this as a class for you guys? Probably should, right? And everybody loved my mermaid classes. Here's my mermaid. I had to cheat and make faces for their mermaids out of paper laser printouts for them to to glue onto their paintings because it was just too hard to teach people how to do a face. Here's my gold koi. I have so much crap, it's ridiculous, you guys, right? So anyway, why did I go off into all of that? And then, you know, you get to where you have to do the lettering. You have to help people out with the lettering. And, you know, of course, that you can do with the vinyl stencils that you actually stick on the wood and paint inside of. You guys have done that, right? You guys know what I mean by that? The vinyl transfers. And I just didn't have the patience for that with people because people just don't listen to the instructions. I found that to be very, very annoying. So anyway, I am much happier doing this with you guys. That's not mean. Making them draw. Oh yeah. You want a studio as big as mine? Okay, so you don't need to see the transfer, you guys? Christine and Patsy, are you okay with that? Or would you prefer that I show you how to transfer it? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this out and just trace around it. That's all. You know, now you don't have a piece of paper this big, so that wouldn't even do you any good. So what you would do, if you've got a big board like what I'm using, show the transfer. Oh, okay. I will do that. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to get myself all set up to do a full session of transferring the design and showing how to paint it. Okay. And then the next day or day after, we'll do the resin. So this will be in a few steps. I hope that's okay, you guys. Breaking it up into a few steps. I'm not going to do this as an online class. It's going to be live here on the Facebook page for you guys. And so what you would do is to get yourself ready to paint along with me, which is what I hope you will do, is you would decide what you're going to paint it on and get yourself the background painted. Okay, Christine's going to go small. That's great. So let's say you're going to do it on an 8x10. You're going to paint the entire background of your canvas or board or whatever you're painting on with your background color. It doesn't have to be gray like mine. You know, whatever you're going to do. It should be a mid value, something mid value so that you can see white chalk. And then you're going to use white school chalk to draw your bunny onto your canvas or your piece of wood. Okay, you're going to use white school chalk. And then you'll be ready. All right. So any other questions? You're going to go small also, Alicia? Okay. Good, good, good. What are you guys going to paint on? Canvas or wood or panel or what? Do you know yet? Should I use this? Or should I stick with what I had? Kind of cool, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll do this on another piece. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what we have. Sorry, I offer too many choices. Sorry. All right, then I'm going to do our reading today. What time is it? My clock isn't down here anymore. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, I can't see my clock. Oh my gosh, is it 9:45? Sorry, I've been on way too long. Is it 9:45? Yikers, probably is. Okay. Sorry. All right, I'm going to read to you guys today. And then I'll let you go. Canvas. You're going to go semi-small. Okay. Yay. So it's March 5th, right? Yeah, March 5th. It's my son-in-law's birthday today. Okay, March 5th. He saved us not because of righteous things we had done, but because of his mercy. Titus 3:5. And here, let me show you the graphic for this, how cute this is. Look how cute that graphic is. Isn't that cute? Can you read that? Or is it backwards? Time flies. Wait, do I have this the right way? Now it's the right way. You guys extend me so much grace. I appreciate it. Okay. Time flies when you're having fun, especially with your friends. I tell you, you guys, I get lost in all this. Okay. Titus 3. We use the word mercy without truly understanding its meaning. According to Google.com, mercy means compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or harm. Because we live a life of sin, choosing our own way over God's ways, we deserve judgment. And God, who dwells in brilliant light, has the authority to enact that judgment. It's within his power and right to judge your actions along with your motivations. But Titus 3:5 reminds you of something extraordinary. God didn't save you because he felt sorry for you, nor did he save you because you did great things to deserve it. No, he saved you from judgment solely because his nature is mercy and love. God's very essence is compassion and forgiveness, and those traits form the basis of his mercy. This is the gift he wants to give you today and always. Whatever sin is burdening you, take note of this. God's mercy is available to you in full measure today. Lord, I'm amazed at your mercy. Shower me with it today. Amen. That's a really powerful one. This is everything. This is everything right there. Right there. And I appreciate the grace that you guys extend to me too. You know, I mean, I know that this is an imperfect little broadcast today, but you know, the grace that you extend me is how you glorify the Lord. You know, the grace that we extend to others is how we glorify God. It's how we are reflecting God's glory. You know, we are given grace, and so we give grace to others. You know, and I think that took me a really long time to really learn, to really fully embody, you know, and I still haven't fully embodied it, but to really get it. You know, it's so easy to quickly pass judgment or you know, not give grace. It's just so easy to do that. That's my human nature. But for me, the big change happened when God brought me to the end of myself and really just saved me from what is exactly what it involved. I you know, he extended his grace to me regarding a whole bunch of family situations and crises that were going on simultaneously with my mother's passing, and it just made me see that you know, in looking, in judging and wanting revenge over my sister doing some horrible things, I was acting just as sinful as she was, and God brought me to see that I am fully capable of the same sinful nature that I despise seeing in her, you know, and that's not going to work, you know. But he showed me that he loved me anyway, despite that, and that's, for me anyway, that's what gets me. That's what changes in me. That's what heals that nature in me, is his grace. You know, more so than fear. It's that love and that grace. You know, there's nothing more powerful than that to me. So anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting emotional again, but we are just so blessed beyond measure that we are given that. You know, so at any rate, I hope that you experience that today if you need it, and that you are reminded of that. And that's it. So I'm gonna, you know, wrap this up for now. I wish you a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for being with me. And I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do the rest of this lesson, get my act together, and give you a plan. I'll kind of wrap this up into some notes and make it comprehensible. I know it's a little bit all over the place today, so I appreciate your grace again. And come back on tomorrow with a plan on exactly how I'm going to carry out the bulk of this, hopefully live with you. And that'll be it, okay guys? So that'll be this week's lesson. And don't worry if you can't come on tomorrow morning to watch this, and then on probably Saturday to watch the resin part. It'll be here for you to watch another time, okay? And I think what would be really cool would be for all of us to share what we're doing, if you want. If you guys want to share what you're doing as far as your bunny, wouldn't that be great? I just love us all working together as a team, you know? Anyway, okay, love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.